Yo, what is up, my dudes? It's DevinePlayz, and welcome back to another episode of Angel Wings. So we got my last session got cut short. I wasn't able to finish out day 23, but we're back, and hopefully we can. Oh, we should be able to finish day 23 at least. We just hung out with Nudie first. Now we're going. Oh no, we just got done hanging out with Jay and Haydong as well. Jay is illegally selling alcohol. So we ditched Jay to go hang out with Haydong, and now we gotta choose someone else. Let's go chill with Kay. I should see how Kay is doing. After all, we wouldn't be here without her. Set up in a beach chair with a large umbrella shading her from the sun, she almost looks like she's peacefully asleep. As I approach, she seems to sense my presence. Having fun? Yeah, are you? You're so far from everyone. I'm just happy to have some time to relax. I'm still exhausted from my last work shift. She covers her mouth while yawning. You should go have fun with the others though. Don't let me hold you. Don't let me hold you back. Are you just afraid your makeup will come off if you go in the water? As usual, you are too perceptive. I'll stay for a bit. Seeing a spare beach chair, I pull it beside Kay and sit down with her. It's a nice view of the ocean from here, and some relief from the sun might be good. Peering over at Kay, I never expected to see her in beach attire. Despite seeming like a housewife that loves to cook, she's unnervingly fit, a fact that is somehow incredibly unsettling. I should just, not say anything. I wonder what we should do for dinner. You came here to relax, didn't you? You're thinking about the same old things as usual. You make a good point. I think there's a night market near here. I think that would be fun to check out. That does sound pretty good. While sitting beside her, I became increasingly curious about how she was able to pull the strings to organize all of this. But I knew better than to ask. I knew she wouldn't give me a straight answer because she never does. I mean, I guess it's allowing us to hang out with everyone. I guess we'll go hang out with Sola. Sola and Jihyun look to be bouncing a beach ball around. Looks like fun. Actually, as I move closer, it looks like they're hitting the ball incredibly hard, vigorously spiking it at each other with every opportunity. Ow, that one hurt! Not as much as this one will. Let's see it. The mood still seems light and carefree, despite the fact that they're hitting the ball hard enough to take someone's head clean off. While I have my reservations, I guess I should at least take a look. Oh, hey Devin. I wasn't looking. Oh snap! I heard that, but like I was like, oh shoot, did that come? Was that like out here? Jihyun covers her mouth in a mix of surprise and shame. Jihyun falls face first into the water after being struck in the head by the ball. Is she okay? Oh, she's fine. Shake it off, girl. Jihyun's motionless body floats to the surface. Yeah, well, wanna play? Are you gonna kill me too? Only one way to find out. She tosses the ball up in the air, spiking it at me with the force of 1,000 fists. This is gonna be like catching Thor's hammer. I wish I had written a will before getting into this. Taking the shot square to the jaw, I fall into the water. Are you alright? Sorry, my fault. Lies. Why do I not believe that? I'll live. Jihyun miraculously emerges from the water like the second coming. Want a race? No, I don't. Okay. yeah, you two race. You bet your butt I do. I'll even let you get a head start. Jihyun bursts off with the force of an Olympic sprinter, sending waves crashing into the ocean. Sola follows closely after. There's something wrong with those two, no doubt about it. Where are they even going? Who should I spend my time with? Nobody. The line outside of Jay and Haydong's makeshift bar seems to extend all the way back to the beach house at this point. I should never have underestimated humanity's desire to drink in exotic places. Hey Sola, do you want to help me advertise? No, I don't think I should. Hey, is that Jihyun from the Angels? Jihyun laughs nervously while desperately searching around for an escape route. Oh yeah, she's a famous athlete, here to support Jimmy's beachfront bar. Want a picture? Wait, don't rope me into... Haedong grabs her by the waist and pulses with her. Jihyun's gentle nature won't allow her to decline as she grimaces painfully with the group of tourists. That sucks. What are those two doing over there? It would appear that it's some sort of beach bar. That looks fun. I wonder if they have pretty drinks. Shall we take a look together? Sure. The two of them wander off together. This is going really well. We're making a killing out here. How much so far? Enough to pay rent for the next few months, that's for sure. What on earth are you doing over here, Jay? Mama K, coming to the rescue. I've opened a sidebar. I don't think this is... Oh, hush. Look, I have rent money for like a year now. Well, that does seem pretty reasonable. Wait, you're going to sit here and let her run an illegal beach bar like this? And besides, isn't this like way too close to the water? What if a wave comes in and... Like that one over there? What? Rubber ducky! A massive cresting wave appears to be rapidly approaching the shore, towering above the many tourists as they begin to scatter. Time to run. Oh, no, not... Time to run! Gosh dang it, Devin. Time to run. Jay stomps around like an angry child, grumbling while picking the seaweed out of her hair. It's not like I caused the wave to come hit the shore. How can you be mad at me? You didn't call it out earlier. I lost like all the money we made today. Dang, that sucks. I'll buy you some food. That should cheer you up, right? After yesterday's food truck, I feel like I've gone on too many date-like activities with you lately. People are gonna start getting the wrong idea. Sola walks up and puts her arm around Jay, who blushes uncontrollably upon physical contact with her idol. Don't worry, we can find something good together. Sure. What did you have in mind? Good question. I have to eat healthy, right? I smell tacos. That smells good, doesn't it? I'm gonna go to that. You're just full of good ideas. They walk off towards the taco truck together. Nudie dear, let's go find some delicacies. What are you looking for? This is a night market, not a champagne social. Surely they'll have something exotic or refined, right? Well, maybe. At the very least, let's take some pictures together, okay? Okay, sure. Elise has already grabbed Nudie by the wrist and dragged her down the path. Nudie looks back at us, virtually begging for help with her puppy dog eyes. Gluck! Sorry, Nudie, can't help you there. Looks like in the commotion, we lost Haedong too. Fortunately, her height makes her an easy find, as we identify her a few stalls down. Oh, you found me. I really wanted ice cream. In her hand is a gigantic soft serve cone. If I had to guess, it's probably a third of her height. It sways precariously in the wind before Haedong takes a bite. That looks pretty good. I think I want one too. Want to share? I really shouldn't be eating the whole thing. Sure, why not? With everyone else scattered, it looks like Kay and I are the only ones left. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Everyone running off on their own. Just like at home, everyone has their own, whatever that says. Tastes, I suppose. Anyway, want to go find something to eat? I'd imagine you're hungry from playing with everyone today. Sounds good to me, but I've never seen you eat anything other than your own cooking. How are you going to cope? Oh shoot, did I skip something. K chuckles. I definitely trust my cooking more than anyone else's, but I can live a little once in a while. What do you usually eat when you go out for food? She strokes her chin while staring up at the night sky. You know, it's been a long time, but I usually like healthy food, or fried chicken. Those are polar opposites, or polar opposite things. It's hard to stay in shape as you get older. Well, yeah, especially if your favorite food is fried chicken. She laughs, taking it all in stride. Well, I also like seafood. That's probably a good choice there, or here. But I'm open to anything. They say vacation calories don't count. That's a good but dangerous philosophy to live by. I'm just happy to be here. The cool night air, watching all these people go by. Yeah, I like it. I like it too. I'm glad. I was worried that the crowds might make some nervous. I like being around other people once in a while. Maybe that's just because I'm cooped up at work, or at home or work most of the time. As we proceed down the rows of stalls, Kay intently looks over all of the different types of food, merchandise, and other knickknacks. I think I must spend too much time cooped up in the house. This is all so interesting to me. Most of all, I'm just glad everyone is getting along, getting to know each other better. Oh, that booth looks interesting. It's a fried chicken stall. Of course. Can we try it? Just once. Hey, I won't stop you. Kay walks up to the booth, rife with potential customers. Customers? What the heck was customers? 2 orders, please. You don't have to. Who says I got one for you? Maybe they're both for me. You know, that is true. That is true. She laughs before handing one to me. Thanks. This is really good. I skewer a piece on a toothpick and try it. Wow, it really is. Excuse me, is the recipe for this on your website or anything? Can I have it? Okay. It's a secret? What kind of secret is fried chicken? I could probably figure this out in a... Alright, let's go somewhere else. I just wanted to know, you asking a little too much questions. Kate motions me to a nearby bench facing the coastline. Wanna go sit? Sure. Well, I mean, that is what you would want to do while eating. We sit together on the wooden park bench, gazing out towards the sea and stars while indulging in fried chicken. This is probably what heaven is like, isn't it? It's different out here, isn't it? What is? The stars. The sky here feels different than the one back home, even though we're not that far. The scent of the sea, the ocean breeze, the sounds of all these happy people. It's no wonder people get such a high from vacations. Indeed, everything about today has been out of a dream. Seeing Kay out of her element certainly feels foreign to me. Usually the wise homeowner that knows everything. Here, she's like everyone else, a girl just enjoying the sights. The whole time I've been here with you, all feels like a month-long vacation to me. Kay chuckles. I had forgotten it's only been a few weeks. It feels like you've been part of our dysfunctional family for much longer. Well, has it been a good vacation at least? Yeah. She smiles warmly while looking up to the stars. I'm happy to hear that. We continue to gaze skyward together, no words necessary. The pale moonlight and dim streetlights magnify Kay's already mysterious appearance as I look towards her. She looks back at me as we look into each other's eyes for what feels like an eternity. Her lips move ever so slightly as if she has something to say but can't quite. Hearing a raucous, or is that raucous, commotion from the night market, we both hop to attention and look back. These are the best tacos I've ever had! You're pretty down to earth for a big time celebrity. Don't remind me about that. I'm gonna regret cheating on my diet. Hey, is that... It is! Sola from the Angels! That's you, isn't it? No, it's not me. You're mistaken. It's definitely her. And look, Jihan is with her. Nudie, you're gonna have to run. Run? I stand by helplessly as our entire household sprints away from the market, followed by rabid tourists. Oh boy. Shall we, Devin? I guess. I mean, they can fend for themselves. Wait for me! Ooh, this looks nice. Nobody got arrested, right? I mean, they should all have been arrested. You guys almost left me behind. Sorry, I, really needed to get away. You know how it goes. I wouldn't know at all. Nudie covers her mouth, trying to keep her voice down. Elise appears to be asleep, eyes closed and seated on the love seat. She doesn't look relaxed at all. In fact, sitting upright with her legs together and hands by her side, she looks more like a doll than a sleeping human. A possessed doll. Alrighty, well, I'm heading to bed. Behave yourselves, girls. Kay ascends the stairs to the many rooms on the second floor. Caught in the initial awe of this place, I realized that I never chose a room this morning. It looks like Kay put little name cards on each door. That's cute. Everyone gets their own room too. Who should I bunk next to? Oh, y'all, you gonna make me choose this too? Alright, let's go with Nudie. I approach the door next to Nudie's. Moments before reaching the door handle, I hear a voice behind me. Oh, good night, Devin. I'm surprised you haven't slept yet. It took forever to clean the sand out of my hair. I didn't bring a hairdryer with me either, so I was gonna wait outside for a bit. Do you want to join me? Might be less lonely that way. Sure. Nudie sits on the wooden steps behind the beach house, casually running her hand through her wet hair to untangle it. I knew I was forgetting something. Silly me. None of the other girls brought a hairdryer? I don't know. I think the rest are asleep already. I didn't want to wake them. Besides, it's nice out here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Nudie stares at the gentle tide, which has it doesn't even say roller. Why am I saying roller? Which has rolled closer to the shore in the evening. Anyway, I'm glad we came out here. Today was fun. She pauses. I thought you might be mad at me earlier today, but I'm glad it turned out okay. I'm glad we can be friends, Devin. You're a good person. Good? Can we do more fun things like this together? Yeah, I don't see why not. She smiles and looks over at me. Maybe you could write a book about it someday. No promises. Fine, fine. She giggles as she runs her fingers through her hair once more. I think my hair is dry enough, but I want to stay out here and look at the stars for a bit. Want to stay with me? Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, just a sweet, happy, casual night. I had a really fun time today. I can't remember the last time I was this happy. I hope someday we can do this all over again. Oh, just that outfit. Oh, we got more? Is it all of them? Oh, snap. No, it's just Crimson. That outfit, where is that one from? I feel like that's from a music video. Okay, we got Nudie's beach outfit. Okay, so the beach outfit you unlock, does it depend on who you go for? Or whose room you choose? What's wrong, Devin? You look like you're about to fall asleep. I feel like I kind of do right now in real life. Still in vacation mode, I guess. Daydreaming about all the bikinis at the beach. Oh, okay. Well, you better wake up. You still have a lot of work to do. Right. The life of a professional athlete. Professional athlete. I didn't mean that. What? I can see it in your eyes, don't you know? I turned my head to hide from her judgmental gaze. No idea what you mean. You're falling in love. What? Yeah, what? How would she know, huh? How would she know? What are you talking about? Crazy. You out of your mind. I know that look. I've been around too long for you to tell me I'm wrong. Alright, Miss Nostradamus. Who am I in love with? Look at me and I'll tell you. I hesitantly turn towards her. Resting her chin on one hand, she looks into my eyes for what feels like an eternity. Feeling as someone is forcibly climbing into my soul, I turn my head away. I got it. It's Nudie, isn't it? Okay, so I think it depends on who you go out with that night, I think. Pretty sure. What makes you say that? Nothing gets past me in this house. You should know that. Well, am I right? I don't want to answer that. It'll be just between us. Don't you trust me? I'll take that as a yes. So am I right? Okay, so now we're starting to like really get into the romance part of the game. Does that mean I'm getting close to the end? Because usually the romance kind of stuff is like at the end of the game. You know what? Alright. We'll go with it. We'll not go with it. We'll tell her. We'll let her know. We'll let her know what's up. Maybe. I knew it. I could tell by the way you were talking yesterday. What? You were out there? Shut up. Thanks for everything. It's really starting to feel like a big happy family here, like you said. She smiles. I'm glad you think so. Now run along. Don't be late. Yeah. When Kay looked into my eyes, for a moment it felt like she was staring directly into my heart. What a strange feeling. The Angels lose a close one, but remain in the 9th position. The Muses continue their run of dominance, defeating the teams ahead of the Angels in the standings. They sit at a commanding 12-1 while the Angels are at 1-11. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Can we talk about Sola? Oh, it's a different person. It's Chip. Can we talk about Sola passing the potential game winner? Let me tell you, for someone who is considered one of the best players in the league, she looks like she gave up an easy one. You don't think she made that right play? The greatest elevate themselves above the right play. They make the right play for themselves. What a crock of... We'll be playing 3-on-3 today. It's less crowded than the usual 5-on-5, which will help you work on offense without running into everyone else. Sound good? Sure. Good, you'll be on my team. Jihyun will lead the others. Practice proceeds exactly how I'd expect. Sola scores most of the points, being slightly more liberal than usual, with passes without the pressure of winning on the line. I tried to make the most of my limited opportunities by taking easy shots and playing hard defense. I matched up with Jihyun on defense now. Last time, I learned the hard way that she'll bowl me over if I get too close. What should I do? But if I give her space, then I give her space to work with. Nah, get up in there. I throw caution to the wind and harass her with pesky defense. After a quick spin to clear some space, she sprints hard to the basket with the strength of a wild Mustang, sending me flying as I try to slow her down. I'm gonna feel that one tomorrow. Jihyun happily skips away, ready to play defense. Sola's laser-like focus and precision are on full display as usual, knifing to the basket without hesitation and committing heinous acts of thievery on the defensive end. She's always on at 100%. I don't think she has any other setting. Conversely, Jihyun seems to alternate between a kid in a candy store and one who was just told to eat their Brussels sprouts. Oh my goodness, I can't read nothing. Swinging between celebratory highs and pouty lows, she seems to be a much more emotional player than her surgical teammate. However, none of this seems to make her less effective, as her natural athleticism and strength is enough to make her a fearsome force. In the end, our team prevails by just a few points. Sola scoring the game winner over Jihyun. I don't know, that sentence sounds weird to me. Who sighs in disappointment, unless I'm just reading it wrong. Good job out there. Seems like you're really improving quickly. Well, I imagine I have to. Going from no experience to freaking pro level. Thanks. Jihyun slinks over to me, still clearly disappointed in the loss. You really are something special. Never thought I'd see a rookie improve so quickly. You think so? She smiles. For sure. I have hope for us this season, thanks to you. Usually I hate losing to Sola. Actually, I still do. But I know we'll be a lot better this year. We're still in 9th place, right? Isn't it amazing? This could be the first year we make the playoffs if we win just a few games. I can't wait. The way Jihyun spoke about the playoffs with such reverence, I could tell it meant a lot to her. Looking over at Sola, who has labored on this team for her entire career, I can only imagine how badly she wants to be there too. Having wrapped up sooner than I expected, I figure I'll head to the cafe a little early. I could use some coffee to keep me awake. Despite being here at an earlier hour than usual, the clientele looks to be the same as always. Do people really just sit in these coffee shops all day? In fact, the more I think about it, kind of feels like I just see the same people here every day. Do they not have anything else to do? It's like I'm just watching background characters or something. I shouldn't think about that too much. That makes my head hurt. The weather is seriously starting to heat up these days. It makes me glad that the AC is always on full blast here. Someone familiar catches my eye near the front door. I assume that's Nudie. This is where we meet up. Jet black hair and a plaid shirt tied around the waist, a button-up shirt with no sleeves. This is someone else. Red eyes, Elise. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot. Should I say hi to her or just slump into my chair hoping she doesn't see me? Why did the music change to this? Just for me personally, they're making it seem like Elise is a bad character. Greet her. Elise. She looks around while waiting in line, her eyes eventually settling on me. She smiles and waves, picking up her coffee and walking over to my table. Well, hello, Devin. Pleasant surprise? Hi, Elise. I had a wonderful time with everyone at the beach the other day. Thank you so much for inviting me. I didn't invite you, actually. Anyway, what are you drinking? Oh, just regular coffee. Black? Ah, shoot. I actually don't drink coffee, so neither cream and sugar, neither cream, neither sugar, neither black. But I would imagine if I was a coffee drinker, I would probably be both cream and sugar. Cream and sugar. I have some stuff in here. Oh, boo, how bland. Elise delicately sips from her cup, Carmen red lipstick staining the plastic lid like a bloody vampire bite. I can't say I'm surprised, but her entire look is very chic. Her outfit even looks like a private school uniform, even though none of the students at Chariot are required to wear them. Her intense eyes and raven hair make her look like your typical teen fiction protagonist, like someone who would date a werewolf or something. I'm getting off topic again. I think she's staring at me. Well, anyway, I hope there's no misunderstanding from the other day. You know, with Nudie. I understand you two usually meet here after class, no? You could say that. Yes, well, I certainly wouldn't want to get in the way of your friendship. Will you be coming to our party this weekend? What is she talking about? Your what? Our house party this weekend. I almost said our house. Z and I are hosting. Did Nudie not tell you? No, she didn't. Well, she doesn't have to. It's not like we're actually a thing in here, so she doesn't have any obligation to tell me. Her brow furrows in concern. Not to worry. In any case, it'll be at our house. It's not far from here, right down the street. Excuse me. Rather, I would be delighted if you joined us. If Nudie didn't invite me, you assume she doesn't want you to join. How silly. I'm sure it just slipped her mind, don't you think? She's a little scatterbrained. Yeah, you're right about that. Well, enough about that. Let's talk about you. I feel as if we've barely met. I feel like I don't know much about you either. No offense, of course. Hardly. Well, here I am. Now's your chance. Tell me about yourself. About myself? A broad topic. Where do I begin? Well, I'm 21 years old. I was raised Catholic. My favorite food is foie gras. I don't know what that is. That's too fancy schmancy for me. I fear that this isn't what you wanted to hear, is it? No. What you want to know is how I know Nudie. She chortles to herself, more like a guffaw. She's a year under me. She's in the same class as my lovely brother. If we're being honest, I'm not terribly close to her yet. I hope that will change in due time, though. She's a sweetheart. Truly. Well, here I am. Okay, tell me about Z. My lovely idiot brother Zachary? Simple is as simple goes. He doesn't have a care in the world, yet all the girls fall head over heels for him. Something about being empty-headed makes women think a man is aloof, mysterious, ridiculous, don't you think? I can't say I disagree with you there. Right? People are people. There's nothing more mysterious about you or I than there is about simple algebra. Alright, fine. Tell me about Nudie. Ah, Nudie. She's very popular in her class, although she doesn't seem to know it. She carries quite a reputation, the cute, innocent girl with a natural writing talent that would make Hemingway blush. Well, she's far less dreary and depressing in comparison, but that's neither here nor there. She's been coming out of her shell a bit more lately, thank goodness. I've been trying to coax the girl out all year. I like her style. I got a nose. Elise yawns and stretches before leaning forward. My turn. So how do you feel about Nudie, Devin? Oh, okay. We getting right into it, huh? We getting right into it. What do you mean? You know what I mean. Do you like her? As a friend? Potential love interest? Alright, you know what? No, let's just go all out. I like her. Elise purses her lips quizzically for a brief moment before chuckling. You have some competition ahead of you, my friend. What do you mean? You know what I mean, silly. My idiot brother. The, ladies' man. Z and Nudie? Well, it's not official yet. These things rarely ever are, you know. Personally, I'm pulling for you. You seem like you have a lot more going on upstairs than my dear brother does. Is there more going on than I know about? I'm afraid to ask. Elise, appearing to understand my concern, turns back towards me. It's nothing to worry about. I'd imagine. Or it's nothing to worry about, I'd imagine. I think people They just see the two of them together. They think, there goes a pair of good-looking people, and their imaginations just run wild. Don't you find that strange? The obsession with celebrity romances, the vicarious fantasy of beauty? How silly. I say be confident in yourself. Worry about your own love life, but I digress. Oh, snaps. Oh, hi, Elise. In the heat of conversation, neither of us seemed to realize that Nudie had walked up right next to us. Hello, Nudie darling, how are you? She playfully tugs gently on Nudie's hair before standing up. I was just having a riveting conversation with Devin here with some things. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Sorry I'm a little later than usual. Is everything okay? At this point, everything's just peachy. She pulls her pencil box out of her bag and glances quizzically at me. My eyes reflexively dart away from hers. She chuckles softly. Is everything alright? I hope Elise didn't scare you or anything. I'm frustrated with the entire situation. I felt like I had patched things up with Nudie after the other day, but now I feel like I've been left in the dark again. But Nudie's tender smile is impossible to ignore. Hey, cheer up. Elise is a lot to deal with, but she's not that bad, right? She's not that bad, but it's what she said. It's what we talked about. It's kind of bad. Yeah, she certainly has a way with words. Right? She talks with one of those fancy Victorian ladies or something. Oh, she talks like one of those fancy Victorian ladies. That's a really good way to put it. I arrive home to see Kay laboring over the front doorstep. What are you doing? Oh. With great difficulty, she lifts up a cardboard box off the ground and tosses it into the trash, where it lands with a heavy thud, blowing away some of the smaller papers within. What was that? Oh, it's nothing. Just some spam mail. A whole box of spam mail? That's kinda sus. K is kinda sus. It's hot. Okay, well, that's gonna be where we leave this episode off. Okay. Things are, happening. Things are definitely starting to happen. Curious as to where this is all gonna go, how this is all gonna end. I think we potentially might be getting close to the end. Not 100% sure, because again, usually like this romance stuff in these kind of games usually happen like at the end, or like near the end. So, yeah, we'll see how things go in the next few episodes. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys are new here or enjoy my content, maybe consider subscribing to the channel as well. And this is DevinePlayz, and I'm out. Peace.